Ncuti Gatwa brings something exciting to Doctor Who, and I really want it to continue. Although it was technically David Tennant's 14th Doctor who passed the baton to Gatwa at the end of the Doctor Who 60th anniversary specials in 2023, the sex education star is arguably taking over from Jodie Whittaker, as her version of the Doctor was the last to lead the show on a full-time basis. I had many issues with Chris Chibnall's time in charge of Doctor Who, but a particular element of Gatwa's performance makes it easy to move past such an underwhelming era. Gatwa's role in the Doctor Who Season 14 cast has been a little unusual, as he's already been sidelined twice. Of every actor to play the Doctor, I don't recall this happening so soon, or twice in the same season. I'm aware that Gatwa's commitment to other projects has made it difficult to have him as a focal point, but I've still found it a little jarring to have such a vibrant version of the Time Lord swept aside. That being said, when he has stepped into the limelight, it's impossible to ignore the level of quality his performance provides. Ncuti Gatwa's 15th Doctor has an inner darkness in Doctor Who Season 14. 15 has been tapping into his ruthless side. I've noticed on several occasions that the writing and performance choices for Gatwa's 15th Doctor have strongly alluded to the character's darker side. Of course, he's still the hero I've come to know and love, but there's something sinister bubbling under the surface that makes him an even bigger force to be reckoned with, and I love that so much. One of the earliest examples comes in Space Babies, when the Doctor intentionally scares the episode's titular infants by briefly impersonating the bogeyman, then bringing the monster up on the screen out of the blue. Although he apologizes for the stunt, he does it while laughing, clearly enjoying the fact that his prank, which was ultimately harmless, had the desired effect of making the babies jump. This felt incredibly out of character when I first watched it, but then I quickly reminded myself that it was a new version of the Doctor I was watching, and he clearly just has a different sense of humor. Once I'd worked that out, I started to notice it more in other episodes. At the end of Dot and Bubble, it's possibly the most outwardly enraged I've ever seen the Doctor. What I found even more compelling is the fact that the anger doesn't seem to stem completely from the racist attitude of Finetime's residents, but also from the incredible frustration of not being permitted to save them. He was begging to let them be the hero they so obviously needed, and his outburst perfectly summed up the sheer fury he felt for a variety of reasons. 15's darkness is confirmed in a much more level-headed line in Rogue, but it's dialogue that comes loaded with a thirst for revenge. Again, vengeance isn't a trait I commonly associate with the Doctor, if at all, but 15 straying from the beaten path is another reason why I'm so in awe of this version of the character. When he thinks Ruby is dead and learns about the Chulder's 600-year lifespan, Gatwa's delivery of the line, "Good. It's a long time to suffer," chilled me to my core.